What's going on, everybody? It's the Tesla Gamer here. Today we're going to be playing some EVE Online. We're going to be going over the basics of carrier ratting and my personal strategy for carrier ratting. So yeah, stay tuned for that. First things first, personally, I prefer to rat the Forsaken hubs just because you have less frigates, you have no chance of a dreadnought spawn, and you get a similar ISK per hour from running the Forsaken hubs. The main thing you miss out on is the escalations, the 10 out of 10s, but if you don't mind that, you end up getting a very similar ISK per hour with the Forsaken hubs. So first things first, you're gonna put on your NSA, you're gonna turn on your hardeners, and you're gonna align out. So for the entirety of the site, you're gonna be aligned out. And for the NSA, you wanna make sure that you're keeping an eye on the intel channels. So if something comes up on the intel channels, you're gonna wanna make sure that you don't recycle it, even if you're gonna stay in the site, just because when that is active, you're not allowed to warp off. So if you say have neutrals, maybe 3-4 jumps out, and you want to be kind of ballsy and dock up right away, you're going to want to rat with that off. When it comes to controlling your fighters, I like to put one fighter group per frigate. I like to put all three fighter groups on cruisers. And battle cruisers, you can do one fighter group per battle cruiser, or you can do all three. It ends up killing them fairly quickly just because they do still have a large signature radius while having kind of a smaller tank. And then for battleships, I like to put all three on them at the same time. Then when it comes to the use of your missiles, I like to use the missiles for the frigates, for the cruisers, and for the battleships just to help kind of kill them quicker. But you really don't need them at all for the battle cruisers. The battle cruisers, as you can see in the video here, even though it is sped up, they just die so quickly. Another thing to keep in mind is that your fighters will get aggroed. They're quite durable, so you don't really have to worry too much about them. The main thing you want to do is make sure that they're not just idle in space. If they're idle in space, they will get popped pretty quickly, and it's quite annoying because fighters aren't necessarily cheap. So you're going to want to make sure that you're always keeping them on targets. If a target is far away from them and they have to kind of burn for it, make sure you activate their MWD so that they can get on top of it quite quickly. That's pretty much all there is to carrier ratting. Just one final thing that you do want to keep in mind is as you're nearing the end of a site, you want to make sure you turn off your NSA. And if you want to maximize your ISK per hour, you want to go ahead and align to the next site you're going to be ratting. That just goes ahead and reduces kind of your travel time. Anyways, guys, that's pretty much all for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to comment, rate, and subscribe. And yeah, enjoy the rest of this sped up carrier ratting footage.